All right, guys, what's going on? Appreciate you guys for tuning in another day. Um, Today's lesson that we're going to do, I'm actually going to walk you through telling your story. The reason that we're telling your story is this is the most important aspect to literally becoming financially free. Um, if you can tell a story, you can sell a service or product. Anything that you have on the other end of your story, when you go to transition into it, um, you'll be able to complete that sale. So I want you guys to work on your story. All right. And the way that you work on this is you always start with your backstory. So you can open up an Excel file and label your headers just like this is here at the top. And you can use what I have here as an example. Now, there's no right or wrong way to your story. This is your story. But I'll tell you, as you look here to the left, we like to call this an emotional roller coaster, okay? You want to be uppers and downers, uppers and downers, uppers and downers. If you can get a person as they're reading your material to go through that emotional roller coaster, they'll be ready to purchase with you at the end of that story. I want you to think about like your drug dealers. Like myself, I love Scarface, right? And we like Scarface because he started at a place of a camp, a refugee camp. And, this guy was able to survive and make it out and live the American dream and had everything that you could possibly imagine. But we forget about all of the people that he killed, the drugs that were out there that were harming millions of Americans. We're not worried about that because we got put on this emotional roller coaster throughout the story. And as you guys start to do this, just really start looking at everything, all commercials, all movies, they have a hook, they have a story, and they have an offer. Now, we'll go into more details about the hook. The hook is just something that stops the person from scrolling, that makes them read your story. What is something that's continuing to make them read? You only got a couple of seconds, so the hook is key. But once you can find that hook out and get them to your story, the story is what is going to sell. So the first part of your story is you always want to come back to your backstory. You want to put somebody in that place, okay? As they're going to your story, you want them to say, hey, that was me, recent college graduate. I'm a recent college graduate. If you're in this Washington, D.C. area, 9 times out of 10, you're working in the government in some form, some way. So I'm building that same relationship with the person who's reading this. My whole goal is for them to put themselves somewhere along the same time frame that I'm talking about. I want them to envision themselves just graduating college. And why am I putting that there? Because that's the person that I want to talk to. That is my customer that I want to reach, someone who just graduated college. So I put them there. All right. And I want an entrepreneur, somebody that already has money coming in. So I'm looking for that person who already has a nice 9 to 5 job. Once again, I'm just putting them in that backstory for them to just say, that is me too. Now, once I can get that backstory down, I come over here into the internal. How was I feeling on the inside? Okay. This is the downer. Okay. I'm coming back down with the downer. I'm telling them all the things on the inside that I'm not sharing with people and I'm holding in tight, right? I'm bringing them down with me right here. Now, we get to the external. I'm kicking it back up, all right? Roller coaster, emotional roller coaster, down. We get the up, all right? Now, we're in the up. This is the external. How did the people around you see you? Most of the time, we don't show or express our pain and what we're going through. And, your friends and your associates, they don't see it, nor are they going to ask you. So usually you can give that external feeling like, now I'm the party animal. Yeah. you know? I had the best life ever. Everything I touched could turn to gold, right? And then we bring him back down. We hit a wall. You know, there's something that made you decide to become an entrepreneur. There's something that made you decide to change your life. That is the wall that you hit. All right. Once you hit that wall, once again, we're bringing them down. We need to bring them back up. I got a plan. All right. There's an epiphany to hit. Like, I start to see some things, right? Let them know what it is that you're starting to notice. All right. Once you do that, you got to give them a plan. What is the plan that you just decided to take on after this epiphany? Okay. Once you have your plan, I like this part between conflict and achievement. You can go back and forth. You could come with a plan, you had a conflict, you did an achievement, and you can go straight into transformation. But you can bounce back between these three. You could have a plan, had a conflict, achieve something, then had another conflict, achieve something else with another conflict. So you had to do another plan, and then you achieved something else, right? So that's a way that you can do that. But once you have your plan, okay, most of the time there's some type of conflict that you face. Like no business goes good. Like you something happened that you had to make a change, right? So you express that right there. And your achievement, once again, this is back up. I want to take people back up with me. Let them know that I achieved the goal. I achieved whatever it is that I was trying to accomplish out of my plan. Okay. Now, once again, if you come here, you don't have to go straight to achievement. You can have a plan, a conflict, okay, and then you can say, well, I need to throw that whole plan out and I needed to come up with another plan, all right? And then maybe it was another conflict, and then you had to come up with another plan, and finally that plan took you to achievement. Or maybe that plan had a conflict too, but you resolved the conflict and it took you to a level of achievement that you ever had. Once you get to achievement, now you're getting into the transformation, right? You achieved everything that you wanted to achieve. Now you can hit them with the transformation of how that achievement has helped you do bigger and better things and how you can impact them too. Right? So once this transformation hit, you're taking them into the cell, baby. Like we done with the story. I have them emotionally connected with me through this story. But they're ready to go now, baby. Once I come here to a transformation, I'm telling you, if you do a good job at telling the story, the person is, what is he gonna give me? I want to connect with him. I need to have that emotional attachment to this story because this is me, right? This is me back here in this backstory. I was internally feeling the same way. I was living the same lie externally, and I hit the same type of wall. Maybe not your wall, but I hit a wall, right? I had an epiphany too, that I put together a plan and I had conflict and achievement and conflict and achievement. And finally, I want to have the success that you had. That is why they're purchasing from you. That is why you purchase what you purchased from me. Okay? Because you want to do what it is that somebody's told you they've already done. You're emotionally tied in with them. So I want each and every one of you guys, I want you guys to work on your story. Your story is important. After you get done working on your story, I want you to go on Facebook. I want you to go on Instagram. I want you to add me in it, and I want you to tell me your story. Do not be scared to tell your story, guys. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. The only wrong way is to not do it. And I don't care how it is. Just let the world know your story. Put it out there. You're going to be surprised at how many people really, they're not even listening to you anyways. So do not be scared to do it. After you guys write your story up on here. Now, the way I like to use this Excel file, I mean, you can write it straight down in Word, but all I do is I read my story, I go down, I get to the bottom, then I come back to the top and read down. Get to the bottom, come back to the top and read down. All right. So you should go all the way down your backstory, come back up, to the internal, all the way down, back up to the external. Remember, as you're talking on live and things like that, have the voice in there. You're going to find your voice. This is why I want you guys to go live, so you can find that voice that you have, and just don't be scared of messing up. And the last thing that I want you guys to do is I want you to start a podcast. I want you to start a podcast, and episode 1 is your story. I'm telling you this because I literally just got finished. All right. I just got finished recording my podcast. Extremely Opinionated. Episode 1 is going to be up very soon. How can you do this? I want you to download an app called Anchor. All right. It's an app called Anchor. And literally, okay, you're going to hit the button to record. You're going to talk your story into it. Hit stop, save, boom, edit it a little bit, and you have your very first podcast up and ready to go. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. You can start doing podcasts on your drive to work. There's a number of things that you can do, but you have to take action, and you have to start doing it right now. No excuses, no more. Okay? So I hope this information is going to be valuable to you guys. Let me know if you need any help. Send an email in. Team will answer you. info@theelitefortunegroup.com. And don't forget, I want each and every one of you guys to join the One Opportunity Away Challenge. You can go to bit.ly, bit.ly/OOA challenge. Okay. Register for the One Opportunity Away Challenge. Send an email to ooa@theelitefortunegroup.com after registering, and we'll make sure for the next month, okay, we're not going to charge you for any services for the Elite Fortune Group. We want you to just sign up for the One Opportunity Away Challenge so you can learn how to do this information that I'm doing right here even better. I need you guys to understand exactly what's going on with the internet. Now, in the One Opportunity Away Challenge, you're actually going to be coached by some amazing 7-figure earners, okay? 2 comma club earners. They're going to teach you how to use the internet even better than I did, okay? It's going to be 3 coaches, Russell Brunson, Steve Larson, and Julie. They're extremely great coaches, guys and ladies. But I need you once again to take action, believe, okay? Please, so make sure you register for that. Send me that email to let me know that you registered, and I'll make sure that I'll waive your fee. The challenge will start on the 25th, I believe, 25th or 24th. So it's important that you register now, get everything set up and ready to go. That way, if you have any questions, I can get those answered for you. You're going to get access still to all the software that you've been getting access to, as well as logo software that's going to help you create logos. If you want to create books and magazine covers, you're going to get access to that software. Like I said, you're still going to get the Instagram information for free. You're going to be entered into a One Funnel Away Challenge. It's going to teach you how to build websites. And they're going to give you a 30-day book that's going to show you how I believe it's about 28 entrepreneurs do a 30-day program, and they were able to make $1 million. They're going to teach you step by step. That's the beauty of it. It's step by step. All right. So take a look at that, as well as every time you bring somebody to sign up at that link, that bit.ly/OOA challenge. Every time somebody signs up at that link, I'm going to give you $25 when you refer them. So please take advantage of all of this information out there. I look forward to working with each and every person, and I hope that you enjoy your night and have a blessed and safe week.